Well, Paul, every year the Georgia Cattlemen Association names a new president to serve the organization around the state. It is a job that requires a lot of driving and handshaking. The Monitor's Mark Wildman traveled to Summerville, Georgia recently to visit with this year's GCA president.
The life Bill Bryan leads on his farm in Chattooga County is not too different than many other cattlemen around the state.
Come on, cows. Woo!
But this year, he has got the added responsibility of being the Georgia Cattlemen Association president.
The president is basically the face of the Cattlemen's Board, and I attend some local chapter meetings, and a lot of times you're asked to come speak to them. It might be in Edison, Georgia, and it might be in Clarksville, Georgia. You don't ever know.
Bill manages around 600 acres and has around 200 cows. His days begin early, but to him, he is living the dream.
Well, we're primarily a cow-calf operation. We background our calves usually, and then when they're gone in the fall, we normally put in a load of stocker calves. We get up a good bit of hay, bale some for other producers, sell a little bit, and we row crop just a little. Got a few acres of soybeans. It's a different lifestyle. It's up every morning, and cattle don't tend to themselves. It's a 7-day-a-week, 365-day-a-year job.
His life on the farm revolves around the cattle industry, and the work he will be doing for the Cattlemen's Association is a way he can give back to the industry he makes his living off of.
It's a changing industry. Everything's going to age and source verification, selling in group loads or load lots. It's not like it was 20 years ago when we started, where you go out there and catch your calves and carry them local sale barn, and that's your way of selling them. If you want top dollar, you've got to change with the times.
He, along with his wife Nanette, 2 daughters Christy and Kayla, and their dog Coco, love the life they have.
It was the best way I could think of to raise a family. They learn values here on the farm that you're not going to learn anywhere else. They learn responsibility. The oldest girl, Christy, ever since she could drive, she's had a herd of cows that she has to see after every day. Kayla's the same way. She has certain jobs and duties she has to do. And when I'm gone out of town to a sale or to Georgia Cattlemen business, they're the ones that look after them. You learn a responsibility you don't get anywhere else, and you learn a love and appreciation for the land.
Along with his work with the Cattlemen's Association, Bill is the vice president of the Chattooga County Farm Bureau, and Nanette is the women's chair. He feels that it is a good thing for ag organizations to work together on the industry's behalf.
There's strength in numbers, and when you take several ag organizations like Georgia Cattlemen's, Farm Bureau, the dairy, and all that, when we go to Atlanta or to Washington, a larger group speaks with a louder voice. And when you got a large number, they're more apt to listen to you.
It will be a long rest of the year for Bill, but when it is all said and done, he will have worked to advance the industry that he loves, and maybe that work will help to keep other farm families' dreams alive.
It's not the best paying job in the world, and it certainly don't have the best hours in the world, but I wouldn't do nothing else.
In Chattooga County for the Georgia Farm Monitor, I'm Mark Wildman.